Hey, good morning, everybody. This video is going over a campaign that we just launched literally like I think 4 or 5 days ago for a client of ours that's been going pretty well. We have almost a 50% positive reply rate on replies that we're getting, almost 25K in pipeline in just the first few days, and we haven't even sent 2,000 emails yet. So I know lead magnets have kind of been a point of emphasis in the cold email community. I just finished watching a Eric Nowoswalski, I hope I said that right, video talking about it. He's a beast. So wanted to just kind of talk about something that we're doing and how we're using AI to fulfill on it in a bit of a unique way. I don't know. I just want to talk about this campaign that we're running and how you can do the exact same. Because to be honest, it's pretty simple. So I just have a little thing here. Proof. We've sent 1,760 emails. The reply rate isn't even like that good. This is true reply rate, so we aren't counting out of offices, we aren't counting any other automated stuff. But as you can see here, 48.28% positive reply rate, pretty solid. And I just have some of the replies here. So getting into this, how we're doing this. So to be completely honest, this like is nothing fancy. So we use Clay a little bit, but we only use Clay for kind of enriching our list. So I'll get into what the offer is and who it's to in a second. But the only thing that we use Clay for is at the very very start. We didn't use it for any of the copy stuff, none of the messaging. We're not using any GPT prompts. But yeah, so all this really was is a good offer to a strong audience with a pretty good lead magnet, right? One thing we did do is when we were kind of getting started up with this client, which was like 2 weeks ago or a week ago when I was buying domains and whatnot, we came up with this kind of idea. And he said that, this would be easy for him to kind of build upon in his sales process. So we kind of gave it a go. So let's just get right into this. So what the offer is it's I guess, a content agency. And they specialize in TikTok organic, and like we're shooting into saturated niches. Like we're doing it for this campaign here was for DTC ecom brands. We haven't tested out SaaS yet, but that's his other kind of ICP that we're going to target. But this is strictly into ecom. I think it's like marketing roles and founders, and this is pretty small companies. Um, so somewhat of a saturated offer, quite a saturated niche. But again, I think the lead magnet really just brings this home for people, and it just makes it so easy for them to say yes. And then I'll kind of show you how we give value to that, and how it worked pretty cool. So our original scripts that we made were so simple. So what we did for building the actual list is that we scraped their website in Clay using Claygent. And what we searched for is if they had a TikTok page, and if they did, was it over or under 500 followers? And if they had a TikTok page and it was over 500 followers, we didn't include them in the list because we kind of deem that as like they're already putting some time and effort into TikTok. If they didn't have a page or if they were under 500 followers, they qualified for our ICP year, I guess. So in our original emails, all we were doing was pretty much just stating the offer. And then what we said was our content team came up with 3 ideas for you and your brand. And the call to action was just, can I show you these ideas? So here was one of the split tests in the emails. I go, hey, John, was on your website and thought your product would be a hit on TikTok, but saw you didn't have much traction there yet. We've been helping DTC e-com marketing teams with the offer, blah, blah, blah. I had some viral video ideas for your team I wanted to share on how we could help. Mind if I send something over, right? So we don't have those viral ideas yet, but what we did is if they said yes to this, we go to ChatGPT, and we input a prompt that says this, right? So this is like an actual paste of it. I go, hey, Chat, pretend you're the best marketing manager in the world and your main goal is to make brands' products blow up on TikTok. You have the most innovative and creative ideas in the world. Take the company description from this brand right here, and then we go on their website. If they responded, hey, sure, send over the three ideas, sorry. And we'd input the company description right into there. I'd say come up with 3 viral videos that the marketing team for this brand can use. Give the ideas a 2 to 5 word name and a brief description of them and what the video would consist of, right? And so what it did is we had a pretty good amount of people responding to this. And so we'd go, hey, so and so, thanks for the note. And then we kind of make it look like I wanted it to seem supernatural and not like it was made by ChatGPT. So what I did is I was like, hey, obviously we just grabbed these from your website. We don't know your product in full, but I just asked our content team around the office to come up with some ideas, and here's what we've got. and then so we would just input directly what chat gave us, and it was pretty good. This was a pretty good prompt right here. Like I rarely read one of these over and I was like, that's a stupid idea. Like they actually all turned out pretty cool, and so it gives it a short little name, from farm to capsule, and this one was something about I don't know, natural meats or something. And it spits out three ideas, and then we just push for a call here. Here was a different one. This one was for, I believe it was like a gym clothing kind of thing. And it's like one video idea is day in the life of a hustler, show a professional having a busy day. And I'm not going to blur that out, but the company names, work shirt, blah, blah, blah. And it gives you these video ideas. And obviously, like, to fulfill on this, right? Like, so easy, like beyond easy. Like, it's insane. Like, I would get my SDR who manages the inbox for us, go right into chat, chuck in that prompt, and we'd spit these back out, right? Um, and so this worked really, really well, and it's going to continue to work really, really well. Um, we haven't actually, we've the our client, and I think he's taken like two or three of these calls so far, and like they're pretty good quality as well, man. So I just wanted to show this, kind of just talk about what we've been doing, talk about um this idea, because I think it's super, super easy, and it's also beginner friendly enough that like you can run this yourself without having crazy tech or knowing much about clay. Like, it's really, really simple. But if you don't want to do that yourself, and you want our help here at Breakout, we can come into your company and build something like this, from the actual cold email system to a lead magnet tailored to you and your business, to help bring you 20 plus demos in under 90 days. Where you only give us commission once you're on the phone with qualified buyers. So if you want to learn more about that, you can go here. If not, like, subscribe, comment if this makes sense, and if you think it's kind of cool, or comment if you think that I suck. Appreciate you checking in this video, guys, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.